to give you hope and good future. You already have a good future. So don't worry about what the enemy tries to do. You can't keep your eyes on the enemy. You must keep your eyes on the prize, which is God. So we must know that everything is already working together for our good. And victory is truly yours, because your God has your master plan. See, God has the Midas touch. Now that we see in the bigger picture that Saul tells David, that he didn't qualify to be the man that battled Goliath because he didn't have the capabilities to. Saul had a change of mind. He had a change of mind because this man defeated a lion and a bear. David was a small man. Everybody saw that his capabilities measured his strength. David was overlooked, just like me and you in the man's sight of eye. Just like the eye said of midnight meant. It reminded me of the fable of the tortoise and the hare. See, the tortoise was very slow. He liked to take his time with things. The hare was very fast. He liked to boast. He was very boastful. On the day the hare went and told the tortoise, well, how about we race? Because the hare already wanted the victory. He said, I'm faster than him, so I can do this. I can do this with my eyes closed. I can even take a nap. And that he did. And surprisingly, when he woke up, the tortoise was almost to the finish line. The hare came swifter, tried to be swifter than swift. But guess what? He just couldn't make it. So that's what I'm telling you. Your capabilities doesn't define you. And you must stop letting men do that. In order to slay a giant, we must know our value in Christ. Because the devil will come and call you everything besides a child of God. He will come and do that. You ought to remember that your father did the appraisal when he died for you on the cross of Calvary. You must remember that within your father's house, there's many mansions there waiting for you with your name on it. Because you have done the work of the Lord, and you continue to do the work of the Lord, and you will continue because you're a good and faithful servant like David. You have to tell the devil, I wasn't overlooked or undervalued when my God paid the price for me. I wasn't overlooked or undervalued when my God died just for me. See, devil, I wasn't like you. I didn't get put out of heaven. I wasn't dropped out of heaven. See, when my God created me, it took him 9 months. He planned it. You changed on him. I'm sorry that you were out. I'm sorry that you're outcast now. You changed. But see, the difference between me and you is that I am his masterpiece. I am God's masterpiece. I wasn't just dropped on this earth just to be here. I have a purpose. Your purpose, the devil's purpose, is to steal, plot, destroy, and devour. But my purpose is to do the work of the Lord. So when David was told that he couldn't be a soldier, I wanted to let you guys know that it doesn't matter if someone tells you no. Because guess what? You're the best soldier and the best army in the army for the Lord. That was David's calling. He didn't have to be in Saul's army, but he was. So after that, after being a soldier, you must continue to fight because you promised God that you would serve him until the day you die. So don't give up now. Don't have a shaky foundation. You have to go to Christ and say, get behind the devil. Henceforth, we go on. And we see that David didn't stumble nor trip. He went on. okay. Will the Lord be with you? Saul began to put his army stuff, his battle gear on David. He gave him his battle gear. David began to walk around in it, and he tried it on for a while. And he said, no, this is not me. This is not me. No, this is not the armor that I need. See, I have God, so I don't need that armor. I'm already armored. So David got his walking stick, and he went down to the stream and picked up 5 stones, and he made a sling. And Goliath came. He went, and he went, and he went to meet Goliath. They actually met up with each other. And Goliath came boastful, making fun of David, saying that, oh, well, why do you have a stick? Am I a dog? Are you going to chase me? David didn't pay it no mind. Because you know what David did? He ran up, he smacked him right in the middle of his head and knocked him out. And then killed him with his own sword. So I'm here to tell you today that you must have the faith to defeat the giant. Because the giant comes. He comes. You must have the faith to defeat the giant. You have to have the faith to beat the giant because you must put all your capabilities that God has given you together. You have to turn your I shoulda, I coulda, I woulda into I've done. Just think of the little engine that could. Think of the little engine that could. She was the littlest of them all. But she did it. She helped when everyone else didn't help. So you have to be the brightest or the most intelligent to defeat the soldier. Look at me right now. I'm shy, but I'm here preaching. You don't have to have a PhD to say that you're intelligent. All I want you guys to know is that when you put your hands in God's hands, that you're a conqueror. Victory is yours. When you take one step, He'll take 5 steps. When the enemies and the labels try to pull you down, He told you in Philippians 4:13 that you can do all things who Christ that strengthens me. We have to remember that it's Christ who gives us the strength and not us who gives us the strength. It is Christ. So don't beat yourself up for not handling a situation because you didn't qualify due to someone else or you didn't have the capabilities. David defeated Goliath. The hare defeated the tortoise. The little engine could. So we must remember to empower ourselves in God. If we fill up our spirits with God, we can. Because the battle has already been fought and the victory has already been won. Because you're a conqueror and God is greater than any challenge that you may face. Amen. Amen.